Hello, my friends. Welcome back. Still Sunday, March 10th, 2024. I'm the Drunk Pokeroo. 'Tis beer time. Little cellar diving today. I saw this sitting there, and I'm like, I should probably drink that because that's not a big ABV, and it's been sitting there for a couple years. A little bit of research, and I find that this is a 2022 Violets Are Blue from our pals at Merit Brewing on James Street in Hamilton. 6.3% Gamay Gose. Gamay Gose, another one of those wine beer kind of hybrid type thingies that Spinny's so well known for. Gamay grapes, I discovered, are related to Pinot Noir. Tonight's at the Oscars. There you got Paul Giamatti's been nominated again. I like Paul Giamatti. He's a hell of an actor. Played a great Santa Claus there, and the Brothers Claus with the Vince Vaughn there. That was good. Fred Claus. That was a good movie. And I also love him in Sideways. And I'm still pushing for a craft beer remake of Sideways. The wine movie with Giamatti's and the Thomas Hayden Churches. That's a great friggin' movie. I'll watch that again this week. Anyway, so I like the Paul Giamatti, so it just reminded me of wine. I'm not drinking no fucking Merlot. If there's fruited sours, I ain't drinking no fucking fruited sours. I don't know. I seen this, and I love Merit, and I had some Merit beers this week, so I thought let's get into this one. I got some other Merit beers in there too, some stouts and whatnots. But is this gonna explode? We don't know. I hope not. And once again, that's on me if that happens. That's not on the beer, because I didn't store it right, or I left it too long, all that stuff. So let's see what we got here. This one I think will be a little better because it was wax topped. Yeah, you can see it's coming a bit. There's a bit of carbonation off the bottom. There's quite a bit of sediment on the bottom too, which doesn't surprise me. It's a 2-year-old fruited sour. You know what I mean? Like, but everybody's got that kind of beer they don't like. For me, it's mostly Kolsch's, because I always find Kolsch's are just not done right. And I'm not a massive, like, the forced sour, kettle sours. I'm not a kettle sour fan. Very few of them are good anymore that I like. Whoa. Oh, it's a little funky. Because if you're going to use grape skins, you're probably going to get some bready kind of yeast in there. Some kind of wild yeast is going to be in there. And definitely getting a funk off that. I'm already happy because I don't have a lot of funky beers, and I dig getting into them every once in a while. And this feels like a night I want to do that before I pound like a bunch of West Coast IPAs. So let's get into it. Cheers, my friends. Okay, that is incredibly carbonated. Like, very bubbly. And you get this kind of up front, I want to call it like a berry, like cherries, raspberries, blackberries note. And you're definitely getting that kind of Gose, that dry salt on the finish. Not as pronounced as that Collective Arts one, which was fresh, right? This is different. It is definitely, you're getting that kind of a funky, wild yeast feel to it, or, you know, something like that. You're getting that kind of funkiness. And when it is tart, I wouldn't call it sour. It's tart. It's a little different. And if you just understand the change in that, I got itchy hands again. It's got more cream on my hands, I guess. Oh man, my wife buy me the working hand one. I'm like, get the men for tough guys, because I can't use like the lady one. And she's like, they're all the same. And I'm like, I know inside, but still, I'm so stupid that way. But if you know the difference between what I'm saying, you get it. It lingers, and it lingers almost like candied sourness. Almost like candied tartness. I love the texture and the feel because it's bubbly, but it also has some gravitas to it, where it just coats everything in a very good way. I don't feel like this is going to be one of those crazy Brett Nemicey, wild yeast ones where it ruins your palate for the night. This is very light and sprightly. You do feel that kind of a grapey note in there, that kind of a darker grape, but I dig it. That's kind of a fun beer. Bubbly as hell though. Like, the carb is so nice on this one. And I think you want that in this style of beer, in this particular one, because it's drinking like a wine beer hybrid, which is what it is. But it's drinking like that, like a spritzer, right? With a little funk. Because that funk kind of lingers there a little bit on the sides of the tongue. And I know that tongue thing where the taste receptors, that's not a true thing. But do you not feel tastes on different parts of your tongue? I do. I watched Wonka today, too, by the way, with the Timothy Chalamet. He's a talented young man. He can sing, too. Nothing beats Gene Wilder, but I don't know. I'm not sure if I put the Chalamet ahead of the Depp. The Chalamet's a more optimistic movie and a more childlike wonder in the movie, whereas the Johnny Depp one had a little darkness to it, which I understand is in the original novel. I know it's a difficult thing. Why are we talking about this? Anyways, this is a fun beer. I'm glad I cracked it open. I think I saved it for the right time. It seems to be very good. It's aged nicely. It's got a great fruitiness to it. It lingers with that kind of tart, I want to say sour, but you know what I mean, tart berry kind of flavors like raspberry, strawberry, blackberry kind of tartness, and I really dig that. I think that's fun, and that's all coming from the wine, like the wine skins. So nobody does it like Spinny does it, Merritt. I'm sorry, nobody. I've not found. Sawdust probably the only other one. Sammy can do some good ones too. That's about it. It's not a style that everybody likes. Again, it's a personal style that I really enjoy. So if we're gonna go and we're gonna do the Sideways movie, maybe this could be my weird thing that I pursue. I don't know. I don't know how we'd redo it. But anyways, Poke loves you. Enjoy your night. I'm gonna go watch pretty people get awarded for doing whatever pretty people do, and I will enjoy my beverages while I do it. Cheers. Like, it's fun. That's a fun beer to drink. It's weird. And the tartness is like, it lingers all over the place. I don't know. I can't explain it, but I love them.